Gas can go either way. Gas can go to power, which is one of the major setbacks in terms of Nigerian infrastructure deficits. So naturally, gas is making a lot more demand for gas than any other area. But having said that, the other aspects of the gas revolution being gas to industry, it means that a lot of gas demand will go into petrochemical industry is quite high. There are some petrochemical industries in Nigeria today, but you obviously need a lot more. Also gas to fertilizer. If you look at Nigerian population, over 180 million people and still growing. It's estimated that Nigerian population might double by the year 2050. All of these mouths need to be fed. That means that agriculture is key. In Nigeria, when government talks about economic diversification, one of the main areas they're looking for is agriculture. And being a gas producing company, we hope to also see that some of our gas will go into fertilizer companies. In terms of gas to industry, as we go on, we'll see a number of petrochemical companies getting gas from us. That is what I mean when I say that our gas commercialization and development will impact positively on job creation in Nigeria. Because when you do gas to power, power infrastructure gets developed, it means that manufacturing will be energized. It means that when manufacturing is energized, you have more and more entrepreneurs setting up businesses. It means there is more job creation. The same goes for agriculture. When you produce fertilizer, more and more people will have more profitable agriculture. The same goes for the gas to industry. Petrochemical industry will basically lead to a lot of, what I call a domino effect in terms of, proliferation of industries in Nigeria, and that is really much needed. So for us is to continue to make sure that we contribute our quota, produce more gas, process more gas, that we can feed both to gas, gas to power, to industry, and to agriculture. Obviously, today what is happening is that the demand is far in excess of the supply. Most of the gas that is being produced in Nigeria today, a lot of it is going into the NLNG, which is the main channel for export. But we have seen tremendous growth in gas in the domestic market. But just so that you understand, if you look at Nigeria, 180 million people, installed power capacity for everything is 6,000 megawatts. Per capita utilization in Nigeria, less than 200 kilowatt hour. Global average is 2,500. So that gives you the kind of headroom you have in terms of really building the power infrastructure. A lot of this power infrastructure will be dependent on gas fuel as a feedstock. So it tells you that gas demand will continue to grow for a very, very long time. We do not see the supply exceeding demand in the short term or even in the long term. So, and again, the main thing to focus on is to be sure that government in its gas revolution puts in place the right regulatory framework that will see transparent, efficient, and effective regulatory framework that will enable investors to put more money in gas infrastructure to power. The framework will be the pricing. We believe that price should be deregulated as much as possible. We do not see that there is any reason for there to be too much regulation in terms of pricing. We believe that we'd like to see proper fiscal discipline where the government take is moderated to be sure that investors do get good and rewarding returns on their investments. We'd like to see more efficiency in contracting cycles. We'd like to see efficiency in acreage award. We want to see encouragement in areas of cash call. We're impressed to hear government starting new initiatives. The 7 big wins, one of the areas they're focusing is gas development and commercialization, as well as the regulatory framework. We're happy to see that that is happening. We're also happy to see that government is focusing on addressing the cash call constraints. All of these put together would mean that in the short to medium term, we'll begin to see an upward development in all of the gas reform and transformation initiative we're talking about.